Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rahayu. I came from class 5 TP1. So in this occasion, I would like to explain about my project for the English syntax course. So in this presentation, I will discuss the main point from my midterm report, including the basic concept and properties of syntax, the grammatical and lexical categories, parentheses and constituent analysis, and also the constituent stats, and the last is my reflection. So for the definition of syntax is the branch of linguistics that focus on how words and phrases are arranged to create meaningful and grammatically corrected sentence. In this studies the structure of sentence and the rules that determine how words combines. In other words, syntax is what allows us to make sense when we speak or write. What helps us understand the difference between the cat sleep on the sofa and sleep cat sofa on the which is ungrammatical. So syntax provides the foundation for communication because without sentence structure, our language would sound disorganized and unclear. So the three properties of syntax. The first is hierarchy. This means that sentences are arranged in level or layers. Words from phrase, phrases from clause, and clause from sentence. For example, in the sentence, the smart student quickly read the Hugh book. The words from smallest group, the smart students is a noun phrase, and quickly read the Hugh book is a verb phrase. This shows that sentences have an internal structure, not just a sequence of words. And the second is recursion. Recursion is the ability to embed one structure inside another repeatedly. For instance, in the sentence, this is the car that John's both the Mary saw yesterday. There are clauses within clause. This property explains why human language can produce an infinite number of sentences using a limited set of words and rules. It's what makes language creative and flexible. And the third is structure dependence. This means that grammatical rules depend on the structure of a sentence, not the order of words. For example, when forming a question, English speakers move the auxiliary from the main clause. The boy is sleeping becomes is the boy sleeping? But we don't move the auxiliary from a subordinate clause. So the next is grammatical and lexical categories. Lexical categories are word clauses such as noun, verb, adjective, adverb, determine, and preposition. In other words, the building blocks of a sentence. Grammatical categories, on the other hand, describe how words behave in terms of number, tense, gender, person, and case. For the example is the cat sleeps on the sofa. The is the determine, cat is a noun, sleep is a verb, on is a preposition, the against is a determines, sofa is a noun. So if we look at the grammatical categories, the cat is singular third person, neutral gender, and in normative case because its function as the subject. Sleep is the present tense and indicative mood. On the sofa is a prepositional phrase describing location and singular inanimate and in oblique case. So for the parameter used for categorize, the first is morphological parameter. Examines how words change form. For example, the verb sleeps has the suffix is, as marking is a third person singular in the present tense. This kind of inflection helps identify grammatical features. Second, the syntax or distributional parameters looks at the position of word in a sentence. In our example, the cat function as the subject, sleeps as the predicate, and on the sofa as a verbal phrase describing location. The third is the semantic parameters. Consider the meaning. Here, the cat is the against performing the action. Sleeps is the action on itself, and on the sofa describe where the action takes place. By combine these parameters, we get a full picture of how form, position, and meaning work together in a sentence structure. So the next is phrase and constituents. A phrase is a group of words that function as a single unit in a sentence. For example, the first is the cat on the sofa is NP, the cat, VP sleep, PP on, NP in NP the sofa. And the second example is my brother bought a blue car. NP is my brother, VP is bought, NP a blue car. And the third example is she plays the piano beautifully. NP is she, VP is plays, NP is the piano, adverb is beautifully. Each phrase, noun phrase, verb phrase, or professional phrase plays a specific roles. Understanding this structure helps us see that sentences are made smaller, meaningful parts. And the next is constituent states. Let's take the example. In the sentence, the cat. For the example is the cat sleeps on the sofa. The substitution text we can replace on the sofa with there. The cat sleeps there. This proves on the sofa is a single unit. Movement test, we can move it to the front. On the sofa, the cat sleeps. Coordination test, we can coordinate in the other place. The cat sleeps on the sofa and on the bed. This result confirmed that on the sofa function as a propositional phrase, a single constituent. Similarity in my brother bought a blue car. A blue car can be replaced by it. My brother bought it. We can also move it a blue car. My brother bought, and coordinate it. My brother bought a blue car and red motorcycle. Just as to this test, we can prove that language structure is hierarchical, not just linear. Each phrase function as a grammatical unit within the sentence. And for the reflection is I have learned that syntax is not only about memorizing rules, it's about understanding how those rules work together to create meaning. I realized that syntax shows how sentences are built logically and how words depend on each other structurally. By analyzing lexical and grammatical categories, I also learned how morphology, syntax, and semantics are connected. The most challenging part was drawing past structure tree. It was difficult because I had to pay attention to hierarchy, labeling, and how different phrases connect. However, after practicing, I understood that the tree diagrams help visualize sentence structure clearly. Overall, this project helped me see English as a system, not just a word, but also combination of structure, function, and the meaning. So, the conclude my presentation. Syntax is the foundation of a sentence construction and understanding. It shows that language is about systemic and creative, allowing us to express unlimited ideas using a limited set of rules. I hope this presentation has helped you to see the importance of syntax in understanding and teaching language. Thank you very much for your time, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.